Okay everybody, welcome back to the channel. I've got something a little bit different for you today. Now, during my time here in Asia, I've had about 4 or 5 rental scooters and they've all been a bit different. Some have been good, some have been bad. And this one I've got now is a little bit special. It's been crashed. Some of it doesn't work, some of it does work. The brakes are a bit questionable, I guess. And there's no way I could let this bike come by me and not show you guys about it. So it's a Yamaha GT125 scooter. Let's take a quick look at it and then we'll go and take it out on the road and see what it's all about. Let's go. Okay, so now you've had a quick look at the bike. Let me take you a bit closer and we'll go over some of the details on this fine machine right here. Right, so here it is. It's Yamaha GT125, twist and go, so no clutch, no gears, just a front brake and a back brake, one on each side. The speedometer doesn't work at all. It must have been damaged in the crash, so no idea how fast I'm going, no idea how far I've been. The fuel gauge works though, well, that's a good bonus. These right here are some of the scratches that happened during its little incident. Like I said, I don't know any details about that, but there's a few scratches here, a few more down here, and a bit on the exhaust. So I guess it's sort of low-sided on the right-hand side. Didn't do too much damage, of course, apart from that speedo cable, which doesn't, well, must have got broken because the speedo doesn't work. And the front brake is a disc brake. It's very questionable, but it works, so I'll take that. The rear brake is drum and it has more feel than the front brake, but that's only because the brake lever goes all the way to the bar. So there's bound to be some feel when there's that much movement. The front brake doesn't move as far, but my God, you have no idea what on earth it's doing. And apart from that, everything else seems to work. Let's go out on the road. Hopefully the little mount I've made up holds still and you can see what's going on, but if not, it's gonna look very shaky or it's gonna fall on the floor. So let's see. Okay, so I think we're all set up now, ready to go. I hope you can hear me to the duration of this ride, but if not, I'll just do a voiceover and you'll get it that way. So we're on the side of the road now, everything's set up. Let's go. Let's try and avoid these dogs as well. At least it's not monkeys this time. Right, pulling away. It's got some good power. Stay there, dog. Yay. We're on the way. I don't know how shaky this is going to be, or if it's even going to be visible at all, or you can even hear me because there's a lot of wind noise. But chassis wise, this thing feels quite good. Had a Honda Zoomer a couple of times. Now found that to be much better than anything else chassis wise. It was so fun and flickable. The Honda clicks we had were quite sluggish. Honda Scoopy, that was also a bit sluggish, but probably not as bad as the Click, which is quite surprising considering the Click is one of the more popular bikes that you see around here. Now, like I was saying before, the brakes on this thing, the rear brake is fairly strong, but not quite strong enough to lock it up, hence why the lever comes all the way to the bar. There's all sorts of strange vans around here. Just staying to the side of the road for the minute because we'll just talk a bit. And the front brake doesn't do anything, and then it does something, and then when you release it a bit, you start to get some feel. It's a very strange brake. Very bad, actually. Mirrors, they're not bad, they're not great though either, to be honest. Like I said, the speedo does not work. Obviously on other ones this speedo would work, but on this one just doesn't. But as a riding experience, it's a nice bike to ride. The suspension's supple. It pulls really well. The clutch setup
from the factory, it's a bit of a higher biting point than every other scooter I've ridden. So when you're coming up hills, this thing goes so much better than anything else. It really just pulls strong up hills. It can make it a little bit twitchy though when you're pulling away, because you have to rev it a bit more to get it to move. But as far as I'm concerned, it's got more bonuses than it has drawbacks, so I'll take that any day of the week. So I don't think you're going to be able to hear me much, so I'm going to take this thing for a little bit of a spin. We'll do some corners and just enjoy it, basically. Let's see what she can do. Very flickable. Slow it down a bit more now. It was a nice bike there, not sure what that is. Triumph, of course it's nice. Anyway, there's a lot of these sort of little street towns on the island of Koh Chang, where I am now in Thailand. It's a nice island. Roads are good when you get up into the hills. It does get steep in places, but it's a lot of fun. Great beaches, good vibes. And I don't see any speed limit signs anywhere. Not that it would make much difference because I have no idea how fast I'm going. But everything else works. The indicators are good, nice little indicator stalk. The lights are good actually. Running this thing at night, perfectly good. The horn works, it's a good horn. And I'm told it's pretty comfortable to be on the back of. So, well, there's good storage space as well actually in this seat. Managed to get a hell of a lot in there. Yeah, off-roading actually. Ridden this thing on some sandy roads, some gravelly roads. A couple of times it's got a bit shaky, but very confident, inspiring bike to ride. Yeah, you know what? To say it's been crashed, it's done all right. To be fair, when bikes get crashed, unless it's a big crash, if it's just a little low side and a slide around, it doesn't really do much. You just scuff up the plastics a bit like it's done here. See a little bit more with the cable broken, but yeah, I don't really know. If you enjoyed this type of video, I'll maybe do a few more bike reviews. Let me know in the comments. I'm hoping I can get to some mountain roads before I run out of video space. So I'm going to pause the video now, and I'll probably catch up again when we get some of those mountain roads. This is probably going to be so shaky, but okay, catch you up in a minute. All right, that's it. Little ride over done. Arrived at the Tesco Lotus. Hair is an absolute mess, but scooter, great little scooter. It's been crashed, can't really tell apart from that speedo doesn't work. Handles like a dream, pulls really strong, and if I rank it amongst the 5 scooters I've had, it's probably in second or third place, probably third place, because the 2 Honda Zoomers are probably tied for the top because they were fantastic scooters. I'd love to have more of them. Shame about the only 110cc engine, but you know, they make up for it in the handling. But this thing, it's been a blast to ride. And I would definitely have another GT125 Yamaha. And that's basically all I've got for you today. So if you've enjoyed this video, leave a little like down below. And if you want to see me do more random scooter reviews, let me know in the comments, subscribe to the channel. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day and goodbye.